Okay, so today we're going to be teaching you guys how to plant a tree. So the first step in planting a tree is making sure you have proper safety on. So today we only have gloves with us, and so we'll be wearing them throughout the video, but on the job site you would be wearing eye protection and a hard hat as well. And also when the other people who are planting the tree with us are using sharp objects, we're going to make sure that we are standing a safe distance away from them. So that is the first step in learning how to plant a tree.
Before digging your hole, you need to remove the root ball from your pot. Make sure to grab close to the base of the pot or plant, and turn it upside down, squishing the outside of the pot to make sure the roots will come out, holding at the base of the plant. Once your root ball is out, you need to scarify the roots by taking a little trowel or spade and just hitting the roots around the edge to make sure they don't stay pot bound when in the hole.
Alright, but before we even plant that tree, there's one thing we gotta do. We gotta check that landscape plan and check to make sure that our tree is actually being planted in the right place. We don't want no unhappy customers, you know? Alright, so as you can see, we've started digging our hole here. And if you can remember from like 5 seconds ago, I told you that we need to be have the hole 1.5 times the size of this here root ball. Now we're gonna test that out to see if it's actually good enough size. Get a closer look at that. It's clearly not big enough. It's not low enough either. So we're gonna take that out and keep on digging it. We'll do that off camera. All right, so now that we've got the plant out of the pot, we're gonna see right here that there is a root ball, and that's what we're gonna be putting in the ground, in case you didn't know. So basically our hole that we're gonna be digging is gonna be about 1.5 times 1.5, or 8.5 if you really like that. And we're gonna make sure that it's that. Okay, let me just start digging. We'll cut that part out. We'll cut that part out. I'll just cut to when it's dug. Don't worry about it.
And that's how you plant a tree. So to finish out planting a tree, we've got 2 more steps left. The first one, you gotta make sure the tree is staked, because high winds and lots of weather can damage the tree, and it can make it to where it won't grow to full health, right? And so for us, we don't have stakes with us today, but I'll walk you through how you would use stakes with 3 stakes. So you'd have one, you'd make a triangle around the tree, equidistance, right, your stakes. You'd have them vertical, going straight up, and then you'd have string that goes from the stake to the tree, and you'd make sure that string is tight so that the tree can't go anywhere and it's staying in place. So that's the one of the last steps before you're done with planting your tree. But you need to make sure, like Ambrose was saying, you got to make sure you're preparing for the future. So what I'm going to tell you guys is your watering steps. So for the next couple months, I'd say 3 or 4, you need to make sure that your tree is getting 20 to 25 gallons of water a week. And so you may get heavy rain, and so that may change how much you need to give it. But 20 to 25 is the total amount of water that this tree is going to need every week for the next 4 months.
Yeah. All right, so now that we've got our tree planted here, we're gonna work on the future. So for the future, we're gonna work on water retention, which is gonna need a soil berm. When water is poured onto the plant, it's gonna go everywhere all willy-nilly, but the soil berm is gonna help it go down into the roots by keeping it in place. Now, we don't have mulch on us right now, but usually you would use mulch to build a barrier around it, like a Cheerio. And
Once you have chosen the pretty side of the plant and the hole is dug, we need to fill the hole. So you just go around the plant and put back the dirt and soil that you dug out. You can do this with a shovel, but I'm just doing it with my hands since I have gloves on. Once soil is surrounding your plant, you need to make sure you tamp it by just stepping around the plant. So see, when I step around it, the soil sinks a little, which means I need to add more soil around the plant because there's air pockets beneath it.
Hey Colin, what's it called when you're compacting the soil?
Tamping?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
We'll cut to someone.
So when you're planting your plant, your tree, right, you want to make sure that it's going to be seen at the best angle. And in this landscape plan, we've got a wall right here. So not very many people are going to be seeing it from this side. So when I'm looking at my plant, I'm going around it and I'm seeing which side has the best angles. Come here. Right? And if you come over here, we got some dying leaves, some a little bit of struggle over here. But then if we come over to this side, it looks beautiful. So this is the side that I'm gonna have facing the walkway because it's gonna be the side that is prettier for us. And that is the way that I'm gonna put it in the hole. Okay.
All right, come over here. So, I just finished digging the hole, I think. We're gonna check. So we put it in. Seems about right. Seems a bit deep enough, okay? And it's wide enough around the edges, right? So that's basically the size you're going to go for.